So I'm back from WW. And by the way, it is week 79. Found that out and was like, oh crap, I should probably update you. Still, same shirt. As you know, I'm just at my house. Where did I put the damn... Really? Hold on. I joined WW back yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. This is what I weighed. As you can probably see, it's 212.8 pounds. And then I gained 1.8 because right now I'm at 214.6 pounds. So what happened? Let's talk about all the goods, the bads, and the uglies. First thing that has hit me this entire week that has been a message is stop doing things to please others. Now, some of you are like, what do you mean? I'm glad you asked. For example, when I rejoined WW, I signed up for 6 months. So I can't back out of this. And my goal is to lose at least, you know what? My goal is to lose 55 pounds within the 6 months. I did not calculate that, but my goal is to lose 55 pounds because I want those new pendants. I already have the 5 pound and the 10 pound. I'm looking at the 15 pound, and I sure as shit would like to have 20 or 25 pounds. So I'm looking at that. Now, that being said, I restarted exercising, which is a plus. Didn't want to, and by that I mean I was walking. I went on a date, 2 dates in fact, and I purposely made sure that I was walking to or fro, which was odd because I wanted to quit, but then I was like, no, they want to go walk, let's go walking. We walked, we talked, we walked all the, we walked, did things, and I walked my ass home. My legs were burning me, but I was like, I did it, and then I exercised again because I was like, I need to get in my exercise, and I've been doing it, which, kudos to me. The bad things, like I said, has just been me saying yes to things I didn't want to do. In this case, it was a positive because I got an exercise that I otherwise wouldn't have done. One of the bad things, for example, they gave me coupons. Coupons for shit that I don't need. I'm going to be honest. It was for their food, which is fun, it's tasty, but I don't really need it. For example, this. I got a $5 coupon off of their cookbook. I don't really need it. I went in with my thought process being $5 for a cookbook. I don't really need it. We ended the meeting for today, and there was a woman who saw I was looking at stuff, and I was really looking at stuff just past time, and she's like, oh, that cookbook's really good, and there's a lot of different things, blah, blah, blah. She's hyping the book up. I noticed that the book is $19, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just use a coupon. My head's already set on, I'm going to get this book, use the coupon, I feel like I saved. As I'm waiting, I noticed that they had stuff that were 25% off. I'm like, I don't fucking need those things, I'm good. I'm just going to use a coupon, get it done, so then it doesn't tempt me. Get there, the woman is confused, the receptionist, which I understand, and I want to apologize to her because this was not my intention. She looks at it and she's like, can we use both of them? And come to find out that the cookbook itself is 25% off, and it's going to be $5 off, so it'll be $14.95. And I'm like, no, I'd rather just use my coupon. Because again, my brain is like, get this shit out of my hands, because if you still give me the coupon, guess what? I may feel tempted to spend when I don't need it. And we have this back and forth, and I'm like, no, I don't want the book. And she's like, you don't want the book? No. Put your coupon away and use the, you're getting this for a deal, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I really don't want to fucking do that. If it's $19, just use a coupon. Don't use the 25% off. And she's like, well, it comes out the same way, so just put your coupon away. And I'm like, I don't need it. And she's like, what, you don't want the book? And then I felt like I should get the book. And then finally I was like, no, I'm not getting the book. I don't need the book. And I wasn't able to tell her exactly what I'm about to tell you. I was just going to get the book because I felt like I had to get something. Since I had been looking around, I feel it, and I don't know if it's for any of you guys, but when I'm in a room or a group or something, I feel like I have to buy something in order to please someone else. You don't have to do that shit. I went to an ice cream place this week which probably counts for the 1.8 pounds, but we're not going to talk about that. I went to this ice cream place. I had seen what I wanted. I went up to the woman. I'm like, hi, how are you? Fine. Now, before, I know she was nice and all, you know, happy-go-lucky. The people before her were just rude as fuck. So I'm, you know, trying to be up and cheerful, and she's just like, yeah, what do you want? And I'm like, oh, I will have the blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, it comes with these toppings. I'm like, oh, and she's like, it's over there. And the way she was talking to me was just very rude, but I was still trying to be chipper. So I decide I'm going to tip her 20%, even though she was rude to me. I am going to tip this woman who was rude to me 20% because I don't want her to think that I'm a stingy bitch. What the fuck? I had another person. I came up, I ordered stuff, and I was looking around, and she would not leave the register. I don't know if she thought I was going to steal shit. I don't know. I don't care. But she was still there all the time. So finally, when I went and ordered what I ordered, I tipped her 20% again. Or when I went to Sujo before they closed, they were actually nice. The people there were nice, but it was like they only had like 15% and 20%. And I have this irrational fear that if I don't tip, then they'll be like, oh, yep, I knew you wouldn't tip because all black people don't tip. Now, some of you are going, Veronica, but that's just what I've always grown up with. Like, you have to tip 18% because you don't want people to think, you know, that you're stingy or you're this based on your race. So I have gone out of my way to be extra nice when people are rude to me. I've gone out of my way to tip people 20%. 18% to 20% is usually what I tip because I'm paranoid that someone's going to think I'm this, that, and the other. And this was just the tipping point of me saying, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need the book. And a second reason I say I don't need the book is because before I moved here, I bought a shit ton of cookbooks. I still have the cookbooks. So it's like, why am I going to spend money on another cookbook when I got 5 other cookbooks? They're all about, you know, simple, easy cooking. Why don't I just use one of those books instead of waste more money? And it hit me then, and it's hitting me now. Like, you know, I've been going out, and that brings me to part of both this week and also something else from Alton Brown. Now, the weekly I'm going to talk about right now is their Meals in a Flash. The reason I'm talking about it is just prepare your meals in a head so then you don't have to do things. Like me getting the ice cream or me getting the sandwich at that place, I didn't really need them. I just wanted them because I didn't have prepared meals. I didn't have any veggies, canned, frozen, fresh, or otherwise. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any veggies or fruits or meats. I need to go get chicken and some type of seafood. I didn't have any of that shit. And that's why I've been going out and spending as much money as I have, even though I'm trying to get out of debt. Like, again, I am $17,000 in credit card debt. Close to $17,000 in credit card debt. So my first thing is, you know what? Weight Watchers is my splurge. That is my exercise money. I did that. I've also paid for my, you know, that's one of the things that's my splurge money. I'm also looking at how much money I spend on groceries. $200 on groceries. Some of those were medical, like my Zyrtec, my probiotics. I think I've trained my body to where if I don't take my probiotics, all of a sudden I start feeling like my throat starts hurting, that sort of thing. Zyrtec I take because I break out in hives and also for allergies. So the Zyrtec I definitely need. My D3 that my doctor prescribed, well, she said just get it over counter because it's easier and cheaper. I get those because I am vitamin D deficient. I do need Zyrtec for my hives and that sort of thing. So those are my medical that I do need, that I have to have. But marshmallows, I didn't need to buy marshmallows. I sure as hell didn't need to buy Lay's potato chips or Cheetos, and yet I did. It's just little shit that I'm starting to realize, you know what, that really does affect me. I will say that the instant oatmeal that I've gotten, that has helped me. Oatmeal, definitely need to get more oatmeal. Besides oatmeal, I'm trying to think. Eggs, I definitely need to get eggs. I definitely need to get oatmeal. Coffee creamer, I need to stop using as much as I am. I had some tea, and for whatever reason, I've been adding the coffee-made French vanilla into my teas instead of using honey and sugar. And it's not like, it's so terrible. My coworkers called me yesterday where I opened it up and I just poured like so much creamer into the tea. And like they knew it was tea because I had the tea bags and I took the tea bags out and everything. So they saw it and they're like, and now it's hitting me like, I need to not do that shit as much. I mean, Coffee Mate is expensive as fuck. So when it's on sale, I need to save. And when it's on sale, I will admit that I get as much as I can because I'm not going to buy any more. But what I'm trying to say is I need to go on a budget because if I want to be out of credit card debt, I need to make a budget and I need to stick to my budget, which also brought me to Alton Brown, where he said this is how he lost weight. And I'm going to try to do this while using Weight Watchers. For his daily, he wants fruits, lean greens, nuts, green tea. What the hell is the W? Whole grains. I need to figure out what type of whole grains. Carrots. I don't like carrots, but I have found out from Blue Apron that if I put vinegar, olive oil, and salt with jalapeno peppers in my actual thing, I like them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a salad like that. The other things, 3 times a week. He's got oily fish. He's got yogurt. Because I'm lactose intolerant, I am going to go for plant-based yogurt. He's also got broccoli, sweet potatoes. I don't know personally if sweet potatoes are going to work for me due to my PCOS. Also broccoli. I'm going to find a different vegetable that I can maybe switch that in. Or just, maybe a seasonal vegetable. Whatever seasonal vegetable. Avocados. Those are things that I do like. Now, he said that he doesn't like canned soups. For me personally, I like having soup, and I make my soups based on recipes that I've found online, so I'm going to explore that and make more soups, so then that way I have different options. He also has once a week meals, which were pasta, alcohol, dessert. He also said red meats. I don't eat beef or pork, so I don't have to worry about that. Yay! Also, for his don't eats, he said no diet food, which is part of my reasoning of saying, you know what? I'm going to use Weight Watchers, but I'm not going to buy their diet foods. Like, as much as I like their red velvet mug cake, I don't need to spend money to buy it. I can probably find something and maybe make something that's similar to it. He had no sodas, no processed meals. So he said there was no TV dinners. I don't have any TV dinners in my house. I'm going to continue to stick to that. I'm going to also do no fast food, with this being August 31st. I have to go shopping today. My plan is to not buy any processed meals. The only things I can show you what's actually in my meal. This is what's in it right now. Alcohol. I've got 2 turkey things left. I got soup. I got onions. I also have the veggies. I have strawberries. This was pudding. This is turkey meat that I made into hamburgers. They're 2 ounces a piece. I've got this, which I'm just going to throw away. I've had it for 2 years. That was supposed to be lasagna. It wasn't lasagna. It didn't come out lasagna. Then I've got my cold brew coffee that I need to make more of. I've got my jalapeno peppers. I've got the last of the mushrooms. This is condensed milk that I opened thinking it was evaporated milk because for some reason the label was off. It wasn't. I got my last of eggs. My awesome garlic curry. last of the thing. 1 mango left. Water. Simple truth. More tea. In fact, all these. This is vanilla tea. Both of these are spearmint. And then I've got heavy cream and also coffee creamer. And then my last of my protein premier. I've got this in case somebody comes over, which I'm doubtful. Then I've got, what the hell is this? I've got lychee flavor, grass jelly drink. What? What the Okay. Then I got kimchi. I've got beer that has been expired for years. You know what? I'm going to throw those away. Protein water. So I need to go get some more stuff. I've got this much of quinoa. It's supposed to be a pound. I've got this, which I'm not even eating, to be honest. I bought them and they were super spicy, so I haven't really touched them. Plus, they don't want you to put as much water, but it's besides the point. I got the last of my maple syrup, which is actually really delicious. I'm going to see if I can get the paleo waffles. If I can get the paleo waffles from Birdseed, or just say fuck it and get the Belgian waffle mix from Kush Stuff, that would be great. I do need chicken breasts, a lot of, because I do want to make tiki masala. Use my chicken breasts, buy chicken breasts, use the tiki masala, use my quinoa, and then I'll have an entire meal. That's my plan. My plan, since I've done this since I signed up for 6 months, is this. Hold on. Okay. My goal, since I have 6 months, is to lose 50 pounds. Starting today, August 31st. My goal is to lose 50 pounds from my current weight, which is right now 214.6. I'm going to do it. I'm going to work my ass off. And we're going to go from there. Anyway, I'll let you guys go because this is a super long video, much longer than I wanted. And as always, there's one more thing. Oh yeah. Fuck Tom.